Hello everyone, my name is Sourav and today we are going to do the 13th lesson of our course, that is HTML classes. Today we are going to study about what are classes, how we create them, and what are the basic application of the classes that we can apply in our website. So guys, let's start our topic. First is the HTML class attribute. Makes it possible to define equal styles for elements with the same class name. It means that we have seen the ID attribute. Now this is different from the ID attribute. This is the class attribute. Using this class attribute, you can define the class name of a tag, and when we define that tag name, we can use this class name only to define the style properties of that tag. We can define various properties to the different types of tags having the same class name. So these are the benefits of class name, that you don't need to write different again and again style for different types of tag. So let's see with the example. This is the example of a div element. So we have applied the class here. Let's see it from the starting and see how a class name is used to define its properties. Doc type HTML, HTML tag, then head tag, then style. Inside the style we write div.cities. Why we write this? Because we define the div tag with class is equals to cities. So we write with the dot extension, that is with the class. So here we write div.cities bracket start, background color black, color white, margin 20px 0, 20px 0, and padding 20px. So all these properties are applied to the div element. These are the benefits of using the class. See, if in this we have used a single class, if we wanted to use multiple classes, like we used two div elements with the same class, div class equals to cities, another also div class equals to cities, and we use this tag div.cities, and we applied all these properties, then these properties would have been applied to all the first div element and to the second div element. So these are the benefits, that we don't need to define separately for style attributes for the first and for the second div element. So this is the use of classes. And then we close the style tag, then we close the head tag. We start with the body tag, div class is equals to cities, h2 London, h2 close. P, London is the capital of England. It is the most populous city in the United Kingdom with a metropolitan area of over 13 million inhabitants. P tag close, div tag close, body tag close, HTML tag close. Now here we see we have closed the root element, means the code is ready to run, and you can try this code over your own editor. You can copy this from the text editor and use it. So what are the output? The output will be seen like this in the div element, and these properties will be applied: background color black and text color white, and all the padding and margin will be applied as defined here. Basically this is the use of class tag. We have also studied about ID tags. What are ID tags? In ID tags we need to specify the property of each tag name separately. Like we write div1, so we provided the ID, and then we write its properties. We write div2, we need to provide its another ID, and we need to write its another style attributes. So these are the benefits of classes, and you can use this in your own website and see how output is given and how it saves your time by reducing your work over here. So let's now move forward. Using the class attribute on inline elements. The HTML class attribute can also be used for inline elements. Inline elements is a type of CSS property, and we can use over it. Like we are writing a tag and creating a tag with some other tag inside it. So this is a kind of inline element. We apply the property over that tag only, simple, and we can now use over it for the inline elements. We can see this from the following coming example and see how inline element attributes are changed. We start with doc type HTML, then HTML tag, then head tag, then style, then we write span dot note. Why note? Because we write span tag class equals to note. So we write span dot note bracket start, font size 120%, color red, and then we close the brackets. Always remember to end it with a semicolon, means font size colon 120% semicolon, color colon red semicolon, so that this is complete and this is separate from each other. Then we write the brackets close, then we close the style tag, then we close the head tag, then we start with the body. Then we write h1 tag my span tag class equals to note important span close heading. Then we write the h1 and close it. Now we write the p tag, this is some span class equals to note important span close text p close. Now we close the body, now we close the HTML tag. So your complete code is done, and we have ended the root element. So this is ready to execute. You can execute this over your own editor and try and see the output of the following code and see how it differs from the previous code. These are the inline elements that I was talking about. This is means it's inside a tag inside the body. These elements are specified inside the body. You can write it my span. So this is spanning is the inline element with a class note, and when you apply these, then these properties will be applied with the font size this and color red. So let's see the output of this. It's here, my important heading, this font size and heading is applied, and the span property with the red color is applied, and this is the paragraph, this is some important text. The important is in red color because we have applied the span property here, and see how it is output is given. So these were the properties. This is some span class equals to note important span close text, means the important text will be displayed in red here also, and the important text here will be also displayed in red, and the property that 125% font size will be greater. So you can see here the text is in little smaller size, means it's in normal size, and the important is in 120% font size. So these are the differences. So this was the topic for the day, guys. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.